Hey guys, this is Kevin with TechBus Lunch and Dinner with our review of Marvel Vs Capcom 3 for the Xbox 360 and PS3. First off, it must be noted that this game is a lot easier to learn and play than previous installments of the series. In fact, I've heard from several players that their first series of air combos was a complete accident caused by just madly mashing different buttons. What this means is that while some pro players from 2 might be angered at the reduced technical side of it, the game offers a much easier introductory experience to more casual gamers. This isn't to say that there isn't any advanced ways of playing the game, just that the gap between pro and casual gamers may not be as massive as it once was. The character roster is a bit smaller than I would have liked this time around, and some choices seemed rather unnecessary considering who was left out. However, each of the characters does have a fun set of moves to use, and I haven't really found a character yet that's been an absolute bore. This isn't to say everyone is perfectly balanced, as certain characters do seem to stand out as being a bit overpowered, such as Sentinel with his ridiculous combination of defense, offense, and reach, and Dante with one of the most gigantic movesets I've ever seen in a fighting game. That being said, while some characters are overpowered, the rest are still decent enough to allow for players to make choices simply based on fandom, and while such a playstyle may not be the best for high-tier play, it's great for people that just want a fun crossover game with their favorite characters. In terms of the actual nuts and bolts of combat, MVC3 now uses a 3-button attack system with a 4th launching attack as seen in Tatsunoko vs Capcom. It's very easy to accidentally string combos, as all it really takes is mashing light attacks followed by medium, then hard, and ending in a launch to perform an air combo. I'm not saying that this is the best strategy in all fights, but it just shows how relatively easy it is to watch characters just go all out in combos, without much actual technical knowledge of the game. One of the biggest additions to gameplay overall, however, and one of my favorites, is the ability to use what's called X Factor. This ability can be triggered once per fight, and once done, all of the player's characters will get a stat boost for a set amount of time. What makes this really cool, however, is that the fewer characters you have left, the stronger the boost gets, and the longer it lasts. This means that even when you're reduced to just one character, a well-timed X-Factor with proper comboing can allow any player to work their way out of the worst of situations. Also, the final boss, while annoying at first, isn't anything too terrible to worry about, and most players will be able to wreck him after learning most of the basics of the game and finding the right combos with each character. Online works for the most part just like other fighting game standards, including player matches and ranked matches. The only major noticeable difference is that in ranked matches you are not allowed to choose an opponent, and at most can simply request for some criteria like someone in your region or within your level of skill. The menu also gets kind of annoying as each time it fails to find a ranked match, instead of allowing you to retry each time, it forces you to wait through a loading screen for the main menu again. It's really annoying when you can't find a match, and so it makes playing locally with friends a lot more tempting. Overall, Marvel Vs Capcom 3 is a really fun fighting game, which while not offering the most technical fighting system, still offers one of the most enjoyable fighting games to play with friends. A few issues with loading times aside, the game offers a solid experience that nostalgic pro players of 2 might enjoy, and a fun experience with fan favorites that any casual gamer can easily jump into and get addicted. That's our review for Marvel Vs Capcom 3. I'm Kevin for TLD Today, thanks for watching.